Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Perfect Top Deck. My name is Chloe, and today we are going to jump into another Budget Brewed Breakdown. We'll work on that, I promise. But anyway, we are going to jump into another budget deck. Today we are going to break down the Budget Green deck, and we're going to jump into some games and show some gameplay, and yeah, we're just going to do it. So we're going to do best of ones. There's no sideboard. And kind of show it off. This is the original deck list. And we are actually going to be playing this exact deck list because this is super budget friendly. I believe it comes in at, last I checked, $8. There are no rares. There are no mythics. So this is super budget friendly. So we're going to go ahead and jump into some games and break it down as we go. Okay, we're jumping into our first game. Game number 1. We are trying to test out this mono green awesome looking build to see if we can win some games on a budget. So let's see. We have a 1-drop. We have a kind of 2-drop. Some protection. We'll keep it. Try it. So yes, we are mono greening in the standard format. So we're going to see how it goes. But we are only gold tier, I'm pretty sure. Or we just got to platinum maybe. So yeah, we'll have to see. We will have to see. We're going to play our adaptive even though it could very well die. Immediately we're playing against black, of course. Okay, our turn. We will play force for turn. Then okay, we're going to try to play a scout. See what happens. Opponent lets it slide. Okay, well, that's basically card draw. That's basically card draw. Okay, and then I suppose we can go to combat. Opponent is going to take 1. And we're going to end the turn. We might as well leave up we're playing against black, right? So hopefully opponent doesn't have nowhere to run. Oh, Unholy Annex. Cool. Pass. We're going to end the turn. Opponent's going to help us out a little bit and lose some life. Okay. And we're going to pass to our turn. Let's see. Let's play a land for turn. Opponent's tapped out. We could play a Bloom-Kin, or we could ward a Bloom-Kin. Okay, we unfortunately did not leave mana up for opponent removal. However, maybe we'll just hope that opponent plays like a Shieldred or something. So that way we don't regret. Okay, we didn't actually mean it. we didn't actually mean it, opponent, but that's okay. Okay, let's go to our draw step. A land is cool. We will take a land, yes, opponent. Okay. Well, I guess we can. Explore is not really going to help us. Playing a Bloom-Kin, that would grow the adaptive. Okay, this is what we're thinking. We want to get the Shieldred out of the way. So we're going to see if we can do that. Let's play a Bloom-Kin. We're going to try to trigger the evolving adaptive. Okay. Then move to combat. We will swing everything at opponent. So this could definitely backfire. And that is exactly how it could backfire. Okay, next to damage. We can still do what we want to do. We have never mind. Please ignore everything I'm saying. I forgot we have our 4/4 over here. I was like, oh, we can like Snakeskin Veil and go jump through all the hoops. We don't have to jump through any hoops. Our Flourishing Bloom-Kin is on it. Okay. Opponent's going to make a 6/6. And drain and gain us, unfortunately. Okay. We did draw a land, which is very nice. And we can also flip over. Okay. This is what we're trying to think. We're going to move to combat. I know this sounds crazy, but I think we have to pressure opponent while we can. Opponent's probably next turn going to be removing something. So we're going to try to pressure opponent, see if opponent blocks correctly. Opponent didn't block. Good games. Good games, opponent. Opponent didn't block. That's crazy. That was crazy. Good games to us. However, that was so wild. I cannot believe opponent didn't block. I'm still in shock. Yeah, that was wild, but game one, the wind were awesome. Yeah. Let's move on to game number two. But yeah, we definitely won that one. We're gonna change our thing. That a little bit better? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Yes, so game number one went amazing. Game number two, we really like this is cool, but if we're going against, it depends on what we're going against. Is opponent going to kill it immediately? We do have an Audacity to draw a card. Okay, we'll try it. We're just going to try it. I mean, if it goes unfortunate, it goes unfortunate. What can you do? What can you do? Hello, opponent Vampire Markov playing. Okay, so we drew a land on the bright side. We don't want to put the Audacity on. Actually, opponent, it didn't. Do you think opponent? Oh, does opponent have a one drop team? I can't tell. Okay, I was like, why did it go through so fast? Like opponent couldn't do anything about it. Yeah, we wanted to make sure that opponent didn't cut down. Before we put the Audacity on, so that's why we missed out on those 2 damage. But now that the Audacity is on, at least we get to draw a card. And we get 2 map tokens? What? Okay. Okay, let me stop dancing. Let me stop dancing. Magic gods were like, calm down. Calm down over there. Yes, but well, we're gonna play that. I mean, we're going to actually wait because opponent's not doing anything. Eventually our Bloom-Kins are gonna be strong boys. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Another one? Okay. We are going to try to, I mean, we are going to try to kill this Urza and draw a card. Opponent wasn't ready for that. That was super cute. Opponent was not ready for that. And we actually drew something that isn't a land. So, yeah. That was a lot of lands in a row. Not Lily. Not Lily. Whenever we cast a spell. Ugh. It was nice knowing you, Mr. Rhino. Another one? Well, I guess we'll in turn. At least we have some lands to discard. No problem. We have some discard fodder. Everything will be fine in that regard. Okay. No problem, opponent. We love that for you. Opponent's gonna make a zombie. We are okay. Audacity is we don't want to play the creature yet, right? A +1, -9. The problem is we would like to get value out of. Okay, we're going to hold out. We are going to hold out because we want to get value. We don't want to just run this creature out when we can get value off of the creature. And we would like the Audacity to stick. And we would like to get rid of this Liliana so we don't have to deal with her. Okay, see what we draw. We would love another one. Okay, well, in that case, we will play one. Okay. Might as well crack a map. Try to draw out some removal. Another one? Well, they do have trample. Okay, we'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. Then we are going to try to Is opponent going to... Ugh. Should we move on? Opponent's all untapped. Ugh, doing things. We're going to keep the lands in our hand just in case. Just in case. Okay, we're going to end the turn. Opponent can, I don't know, do what opponents do. So we'll wait patiently. Opponent's going to make all the zombies. Okay, that's very cute. Very cute for opponent, very cute. Our turn. We drew our dude that we knew we were going to draw. Opponent left up there. Okay, well, in that case, let's go ahead and plot. Oh. Dang, we should have put the Audacity on first. Opponent lets it slide. Okay, well, that's fine. Can we Audacity opponent? We get the Audacity too? Oh, shoo. Let's crack a map. Opponent has up something. Okay, a Cenote Scout is not saving us. Okay, next combat. Do we have to go for the... do we have to hit this Lily? Or can we just hit opponent? Opponent's going to block, I think. Let's it go. Get lost would be unfortunate, but we would at least draw a card and get map tokens. Okay, opponent's going to block. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Since we have to get through all of them, unfortunately, we still did get through a little bit, so I guess that's what's important. We will also draw a card. Oh, opponent's refilling their hand. Womp. Rhino is cool, so we will play a land for turn. And can opponent kill our... Nope. So we'll play Rhino. Okay. Whew. Opponent. Taking our time. Having a good time. Having a great time over there. Okay, opponent's going to play up the beanstalk, which is good for opponent. And kill our Rhino. Make a zombie. Put counters on the zombie. And discard a card with Lily because they have so... Wow. I guess not. Okay, let's... I guess we're going to go ahead and play our 3-2 and end the turn. Do we let it go, team? I think we have to let it go. I think we have to save this giant growth. In turn. Opponent, drawing a card. Planeswalker Trio. We unfortunately do not have ways. We can fight a Planeswalker. That's true. Doubling season. Uh-oh. Doubling season. Is it over? No. Okay. Oh. No. Why? Okay, well, I mean, opponent is going to... I don't think we can overcome this, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Even if we would have hit opponent for 10. Okay, another force is not going to do it. Oh. Okay, we are jumping into Budget Brewed Breakdown on mono green. We won our first one, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, we are... But, well, I don't know why opponent didn't block. But... we're going to try to do that again right now. So let's jump right into it. We have a 1-drop that hopefully survives. Hopefully we can see, we saw the power of the Flourishing Bloom-Kin before. Oh, now we have a, okay, well, let's go ahead and end the turn. If we wait a turn, we can Snakeskin Veil. Oh, opponent's going to Bitter Reunion. Cool. Yep. Okay, we're scared now, so that's not good. Let's go ahead and play that. Then we will play a Cankerbloom. Move to combat. And end the turn. And this is what I meant. Now we have mana up to maybe protect one of our creatures. We'll have to see what opponent's doing. Okay. Opponent's going to make a treasure token. I lied. Opponent's going to draw and discard, clearly, because they're a graveyard deck. Okay. Pass to attackers. It is our turn. So, we'll play land for turn. We do not want How can we can we deal with anything? Opponent is zombifying, I want to say next turn. I think the best thing we could do is, hello, opponent. Thinking. Opponent's trying to reanimate quicker than we want them to. Should we? I guess we can. Oh, we should not have done that. We could have played one of our 4/4s for sure. But we wanted to kind of, I don't know. Oh, we felt pressured. Now we have. Oh, opponent's gonna take it. In the turn, opponent is gonna zombify. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Yep. We're gonna hope that. Uh, are we dead? Ugh, that was so sad. It happened so fast. We unfortunately, okay, so we are playing this mono green budget deck, and we do not have Graveyard Hate. But we're gonna jump into another game. So we do not have Graveyard Hate, so that's why that ended tragically, and we couldn't really stop it, regardless of what we were gonna do. We were gonna play the 4-drop or keep up protection. Yeah. Can we keep this? We're gonna mulligan. We will keep this. We will put back the Rhino. The reason we wanted a mulligan is the Evolving Adaptive is a huge part of the deck. So, is that a swamp? We'll put the Cenote Scout down first. Opponent, quick on the draw. We will keep the Audacity. Opponent said no. No. That's not gonna happen. Okay, now we're gonna get Deep Cavern Bat. Oh, we're not. Okay, that means opponent has removal, but should we try to play our Evolving Adaptive? Then get Liliana'd? In the turn. Oh. Never mind. Opponent is doing big things. We will play an adaptive. We're gonna save we're gonna wait on the Cankerbloom. We are gonna put the Audacity on because opponent clearly can remove this creature. Okay. Well, on the right side, we do get to draw a card. We did know that was gonna happen. Okay, well, I guess we're going to play a Cankerbloom. And in the turn, should we have opponent waste 2 pieces of removal? I think so. We're going to have opponent waste 2 pieces of removal on this Cankerbloom. They feel like they have to get rid of it because we can blow up their Overlord. Wonderful. Okay. Overlord's safe, opponent. Don't you worry. We drew a land. We needed a land. We will go ahead and play a Rhino. Opponent has another thing of removal. We're just fighting through an onslaught of removal. Opponent. Oh, okay. We will, I suppose we'll put our Audacity, draw a card, go ahead and put our Evolving Adaptive out there. Is opponent going to block this? Perhaps. We're not sure. Should we have attacked there? I feel like opponent was definitely going to maybe block, at least now. Okay, well, opponent's going to make a land. We will take 6. Opponent hopefully is not going to wipe the board. That would be devastating. Talk about devastating. Super duper unfortunate. Well, we will play our Baloth, gain some life, play a land for turn. Super unfortunate. We should have attacked. Okay, well, let's move to combat. Opponent will be reanimating their Huntwood. Okay. In the turn, opponent's going to get our Baloth, maybe? Oh, no. Okay. We will play our Rhino. And then in the turn, opponent will reanimate our Baloth. Gain some life. Attack us. We will not be blocking. Okay. On the bright side, Audacity is very helpful. Okay. Let's explore. Just to see what we have on top. Okay, opponent. Okay, we got the land off at the top, so that's good. And then we will hit the Hauntwood, draw a card, play a land. I mean, I guess if we're gonna do anything, oh goodness. Okay, we're trying to draw through. Opponent will block. Yep. Which is fine, and then opponent can reanimate our, but we get to draw cards, and that's what really matters. Unfortunately, play Cenote. Okay, an alchemist, I mean, what is really going to help us right now? I don't know if anything is going to help us. Opponent's going to be gaining life, I guess to help get through something. Okay, we're going to try it, I guess. Okay, well, we will plot our person, and then we are going to attack. Opponent is going to block, which is fine. Reanimate, which is fine. Have all the manas in the world. Okay, we drew land. Not good. I guess we'll play creature. Opponent can do with that what they want. We are going to continue to keep playing lands. I mean, we're not dead yet, I guess, but definitely not looking good, especially with all the lands that we're drawing. If we could draw, like, I don't know, I thought maybe we need graveyard hate. Okay, opponent's going to steal 12 cards from our deck. And we animate a Baloth and blah, 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 blah. Okay, you got us, opponent. We have to come up with some kind of a game plan here because that was a little crazy. Jumping into another game of our Budget Brewed Breakdown on mono green. Note so far, against graveyard decks, it is a problem. It's a tier-worthy problem. Okay, we're actually going to mulligan this hand, and this is why. Yes, we would like a 1-drop. We'll put back the Bloom-Kin is a lot better later on, for sure. So we would like to keep a hand where we can get things done. We're playing against green-blue, so hopefully we have a chance of not having everything removed. Okay, let's play land for turn. We will plot. This is like the beginning we want to see. Turn 2, hit for 4. Okay. Opponent could have flashed that in. But they did not feel like it. We will play a land for turn. This is where we are going to play a Cankerbloom, grow our adaptive. Then we will also play an Alchemist, grow our adaptive, and we are going to attack. Opponent will take 3. We'll save up the mana. What is this? Whenever you turn a permanent face up. Okay, opponent is doing cute things. We like cute things. Okay, our turn. Let's see. Let's play a land for turn. This would come in as a 4/4, which is very nice because it would get our adaptive up. We still have mana up. We can deal damage. And then we are going to attack. Okay. Opponent blocked the Alchemist. If opponent would have blocked the Cankerbloom, I probably would have blown up the Dread. We could have probably played this as well. I'm not sure why we did not, because we were going to. Good game. Oh, good game, opponent. Okay, we were too quick for opponent, even though opponent was doing some cute manifest Dread things. Yeah. So that's how that we have to be very speedy, quick, and not play against removal. Is what I've come the breakdown so far. Okay, we're gonna jump into another game of our Budget Brewed Breakdown of mono green, and it's going okay so far. We'll keep track of our record. We're going to mulligan this. I know I keep mulliganing. I promise it's necessary. I promise it's necessary. I recommend keeping a hand that you can play. Definitely. So we're going to wait for our opponent. Okay, we are going to mulligan. We will keep it. We didn't really want to keep it. We would like, well, we have a C note. We're going to, start there. And then hopefully we can just draw into. Perfect. Opponent's gaining life. Okay, we drew a card. Put that on the record. We did draw a card there, so this is our card draw engine for Cenote Scout. Okay, so basically our creatures are going to come in tapped forever, but that is okay. Play a land for turn. Let's put some Audacity on. Get through for 3. Opponent's gonna block, which is cute. We're gonna try to save it. I know, maybe it's a waste of a protection spell, but honestly, our creatures are gonna be entering tapped. So that is kind of the issue. Like, we have to watch out for that. Okay, let's play a land for turn. Attack for 4, and then we will play a face down. Yep, opponent's going to gain some life, unfortunately. That's another unfortunate reality. Okay. Opponent is all in on the, I hope my opponent is playing creatures. Thankfully, this Bloom-Kin will get super huge. We have to get to 5 mana first. It'll get really big out of nowhere. And hopefully it can, if we don't play many more creatures, we also have to watch out for a Sunfall for sure. So, because opponent's not playing creatures right now. Hello, opponent. So we will have to watch out for that. Waiting on opponent. Opponent, come back. Please. Opponent, where did you go? Okay. We'll be patient. We want to do cool things, though. Okay, opponent finally allows us to go. So we will attack and go ahead and end the turn, actually. I know if we play a creature's opponent's going to gain life. And we don't want to fall sucker to a Sunfall, so... Opponent might have disconnected, so we will give opponent a benefit of the doubt and talk about something else instead. Let me know in the comments if we like this budget brewed section, or maybe some thoughtful deck lists. Okay, opponent scooped it up. Unfortunately, but we're gonna take that as a win because I know. What if opponent disconnected? Fine, we won't count it. Okay, let's move on to another one. Okay, we're gonna jump into another budget brewed breakdown matchup. The breakdown so far, we have not done well against graveyard decks. We need some kind of graveyard hate in them, unfortunately, just because of Valgavoth. Any kind of reanimation is just very dreadful for our lives. Okay, let's see. This is super keepable. We're going to play a land for turn and play our Cenote. Why? Opponent would hopefully love to... We don't know if opponent's playing creatures yet. So we'll put that in the graveyard. If we needed it... Okay, opponent is doing scary things. Let's go ahead and attack. And then we will play our Adaptive in the turn. See what opponent does. Okay. Okay, our turn. We will take it. We'll go ahead and... Oh. Yeah, okay, well, I guess we could have seen that coming. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Now, since we know opponent is, yep, a toxic. Definitely toxic. Well, opponent is going to block. So let's just kind of try to get through. See where opponent blocks. We will Giant Growth. Next to damage. In the turn. Okay, we have to game plan, actually. We cannot just waste these Giant Growths on saving a creature that comes back from the graveyard. So, scratch that plan. That did prevent us from getting a poison counter, though. And 3 is the... It was nice knowing you, Mr. Adaptive. Okay, our turn. Okay, well, we drew this is our card draw engine, so... Unfortunately, I do not think that will be helpful to us right now. We will go ahead to combat, attack. I guess we'll keep a land in hand just in case. A bounce spell. That's fine. Thank you for bouncing our card draw engine, opponent. Okay, opponent's gonna play their bird again. Pass to attackers. Okay, our turn. Audacity is cute. Let's play a scout. Our card draw engine working. We're gonna Audacity our scout and move to combat. Opponent is gonna block, and we are actually gonna use the giant growth again because we're still getting through because it has trample. This is a better use of our giant growth, surely. Okay. Opponent is at 3 now. By 3, I mean 3 poison counters. So now everything gets a little bit more complex for sure. So we're going to have to play around maybe a counter spell. Oh, opponent has removal. Oh, a bounce. Okay, well, at least we get to draw a card. Okay, this is perfect. Let's play a land for turn. Trust in our card draw. Yeah. Then we're going to plot, get in for 4 because opponent tapped out. Okay, 2 damage left to go, team. We're at 5 poison counters. 5 poison counters. Opponent, okay, can kill both of our creatures though. We're at 6 poison counters. And opponent has a blocker. Okay, well, we're going to play a Rhino. For sure. Play our land, and we'll play our Aloe Alchemist too. We also have this Snakeskin Veil could very well. Please ignore me. Of our choice, well, it's gonna be the Aloe Alchemist. Oh, opponent scooped it up. Okay, we were quick enough. We did everything right, and bam, bam. Yeah. So against poison counters, it went well. I mean, we were just very quick. Okay, we're jumping into another game with our Budget Brewed Mono Green. Yeah, I think that was the only name on it. So, we'll have to come up with another part. It's like mono green, like kind of like giant growthy. I don't know what would be the name. Let me know in the comments what a good alternative name for this deck to be a little more descriptive would be. But regardless, we are keeping this hand. This looks perfect for us. We can start with our Evolving Adaptive. Is it adaptive or adaptive? The English language is hard. Okay, cool. We will actually go ahead and play our, and we can also play our card draw outlet. Okay, never mind. We actually are going to unfortunately put that LOL. It also affects ours, but that's okay because we're not getting them back anyway. But that card also affects our instants and sorceries. Oops. Okay, opponent. Doing opponent things. We are definitely attacking. So we're gonna plot on probably the Dryad. Okay, hopefully opponent is too slow. Which it kind of looks like might be the case for us, which would be very good for us, unless a split up is coming. Day of Judgment. Oh, you don't say. Well, in that case, we will go ahead and play our Dryad Militant, and we're going to go ahead and put an Audacity on it. So that way, worst case scenario, and we'll save this creature now that we know opponent is board wiping. But that way we can, okay, that's fine, opponent. Opponent's going to make a soldier. We are actually going to kill the soldier. And on top of that, we are going to hit opponent's face. So we are pretty much all in on the kill opponent strategy here on 2 lands. Go straight to face. Straight to face strategy. Okay. Opponent's going to pass the turn. We will move to combat. Oh, opponent hit us with a good game. Are they going to give it to us? Oh. Well, I mean, we're still gonna go and try to hit opponent for 1. Hit opponent for 1. Draw a card. Okay, we did draw a land. We'll play a land for turn, and then we're going to play an adaptive, and that's it. We have to stagger out because we know opponent's playing board wipes. So we kind of have to stagger out our... Oh, okay. Well, on the bright side, next we can play a 2-2, play a 3-2. So we're going to disguise, and then we're also going to... And we're still going to attack opponent. Okay, well, oh, this is getting a little tricky here. Hopefully we were fast enough. Okay, another double strike. What we really need here is an Aloe Alchemist, a giant growth, something for our trample to really get through. Uh-oh, a 3-3 double strike is definitely not good for us. Audacity is definitely iffy. We will put Audacity on. And play a Cankerbloom. No attacks, unfortunately. Okay, opponent's going to start drawing some cards. Okay. Well, a sunfall would be really good for opponent. Maybe that's what they are preparing for. Okay, we will probably definitely blow up the virtue. We cannot get through, unfortunately, either. Oh, this game turned around so quick. Opponent might stabilize. Let's go ahead and go to combat. No attacks in the turn. Yep. Opponent has so many things drawing them cards right now. I do not think that it would even be helpful to blow up the Caretaker's Talent. Ugh. The double strike war samurai are rough. Rough. We were so close. We got opponent all the way down to 5, and the stabilization has occurred. Opponent is stabilized. Okay, opponent. Yes. Yeah. Good games, opponent. Ugh. Okay. Okay, we are jumping into another game for our Budget Brewed Breakdown of Mono Green. Yeah, it's going okay so far. I'll have to put up a percentage of where we're at, but so we have to be quick. That's the secret. We have to be quick. So we're going to start with our scout. Get some card drawing. This is our card draw outlet. So we're going to play a land for turn. Opponent played a plains, huh? Okay, well, let's go to combat. We will play our person, play our other person to put a counter on opponent. Opponent could get lost if they really wanted. Okay, opponent's going to play a 1-1. We are going to play a land for turn. Go ahead and explore that to the graveyard. And I guess we could play the other one, but we will wait. Moving to combat. We're only going to attack with 1 because we want opponent to take it. We are going to play this if, I mean, even I don't know. A split up would be pretty rough. Split up would be very rough. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Opponent's going to attack, gain some life, get a good blocker going. We will go ahead and play our Rhino, grow our team, and now we will attack. Opponent is going to block 1. Right. I think opponent probably should have blocked the evolving. I keep trying to call this guy a frog. He's not a frog. The warrior, Phyrexian warrior. Oh, sheltered by ghost. Well, that's cute. Yep. No blocks, opponent. You do get to gain 4 life. That's very good for opponent, the 4 life gain. Giant growth. Okay. Might as well play the creature. next to combat, we are going to get in. Okay, opponent's going to block. We are going to giant growth. So now we have opponent down to 9. They are going to gain back 6. And if they can gain life, then that's even more unfortunate. And we are out of card draw. Okay. Target creature gains double strike and flying. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh. I definitely underestimated the cats. And there was a surprise appearance by a Johnny. There was a surprise appearance by a Johnny there. Let's jump into another one. Okay, well, that was very cute. Double strike and flying, then put a counter on it because the double strike, and that was so unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Name of the game. Be quick enough so that opponent has no time to react, and this hand looks perfect for that. Opponent's playing red, which might be a problem, but we're going to play our adaptive and hope a burst of lightning isn't in our near future. No problem, opponent. We will play a land for turn. Is opponent going to let us plot? Okay, we're getting in there. Okay. Turn 2, we hit for 4. That is usually the dream when we want to win. We need that to occur. So let's see. Okay, perfect. We play a land for turn. We are then gonna play. That's 3-2. That's 3-2. We're gonna play this person. Then we are gonna play our Cankerbloom and move to combat. And in the turn. And then we're going to keep up the Cankerbloom, but just in case we need to blow up this forge. Opponent? Okay, opponent has another forge. Is opponent going to die from messing with these forges? We're going to find out. If we draw a land, that would be kind of passive blocks. Well, we will block one of them. No reason to take unnecessary damage. Okay, opponent's at 13, so I'm not sure. Yes, we did draw a land. So that means we can play this creature. Grow our adaptive. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then we're going to go to damage. Exacxies. Exacxies. Yay. Okay, so that is like, that was the whole dream. That was the whole dream. That was the dream. Let's do it again. Let's do exactly what we just did, but again. And better. Okay, we're playing against red again. Could be a good time. We're going to play our scout first. We are very far away from that rhino. Okay, opponent played a tap land, which is super awesome for us. Okay, never mind. I guess the rhino wanted to be here. We were going to play our additive, and should we play both of them? What are we worried about? Okay, opponent played another tap land. Okay. Opponent is going to discard a Velgavoth. Oh, a zombie. Okay, anyway, we should play our person. Move to combat. We are definitely slower this time around in the turn. We do have a Snakeskin Veil, so that's kind of nice for a target, but I think opponent was letting us know that something's getting zombified. Oh, Duress. Duress is fine, opponent. Why did opponent throw their zombify? I'm very confused. Yes. Okay, opponent's gonna pass the turn. We will play a land for turn. Play an Audacity on the Cenote. If opponent would like to remove it, that is fine. Okay, opponent chooses not to. Move to combat. Okay, we have opponent down to 10. That does not mean anything. But we have no idea what opponent is doing either. They are maybe trying to... Okay. Okay. Opponent's gonna take our Rhino, which was kind of rude, but that's okay. We'll play a Scout. We will dump a Snakeskin Veil. Move to combat. Okay, we have opponent down to 4. Opponent seems confident. Opponent is down to 1 due to their own cruelty of kicks. We just have to get 1 damage through. Opponent needs like a board wipe right here. We're going to draw a card off a board wipe. Okay. That's not a board wipe. Opponent is going to make a fish and die. Okay, that. I mean, we had help from opponent there. However, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we're trying to do. So let's jump into another one. Do it again. We're jumping into another game of our Budget Brewed Breakdown. And yeah, we have so far, the key to this deck is speed. Definitely speed. I would not keep a hand if you do not have a 1-drop. We have both of our 1-drops, and then we can fingers crossed we're playing against discard. We would love to see a turn 1 hopeless nightmare. Okay, we are gonna play our Scout first. A Rhino is not quite what we're looking for right now. Opponent's playing blue-white. Okay, in that case, we will play our active. We're also going to put our Audacity on. Okay, this is another example of us hitting for 4 turn 2, and it's a different combo. So, pretty cute. Okay, opponent, that's fine. We will play a land for turn. We can plot. Put some counters on. We are going to go ahead and kill opponent's creature. Sorry, opponent. And we're hitting for 8. This is turn 3, hitting for 8. So that's pretty much the whole idea. Turn 2, 4, turn 2, and opponent scoops it up because we are too speedy quick. We are so speedy quick. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to be speedy quick on our Budget Brewed Breakdown with mono green, speedy quick, mono green, speedy quick. That's what we're gonna call it. No, you have to be quick. Quick. That last game we had 4 damage in by turn. We'll keep this. We had 4 damage in by turn 2, 8 damage in by turn 3. So, and that's pretty much what we're going for. Okay, we are gonna play our Cenote Scout. And we're gonna go ahead and the Rhino is cool for late game. The Rhino is like a backup plan if we're not speedy quick. Okay, Angels. Well, hard-hitting question is very nice right there. We are going to plot. Opponent can cast an Angel if they want, but we're hitting for 5 turn 2 this time. So that's an upgrade. Yeah. Let's see what opponent does. Opponent's going to hit us for 2. Cast an Angel, perhaps. Duress us. Probably take the hard-hitting question. Opponent, scared. Okay, took the Audacity, which is pretty good for opponent. We will play a land for turn. We are going to... We have to kill the Giada. Have to kill the Giada. I don't think there's any way around that. And then we'll go to combat, attack for 2. Okay, opponent does not block. We are going to just do 2, but we are going to play our creature. Just to get onto the battlefield, we have a Snakeskin Veil. Opponent does not know about that Snakeskin Veil too, so that's very good for us. Opponent gets in for 2. Okay, our turn. We will play a land for turn. And we're going to go to combat. Opponent lets it through. We're going to pump once. Opponent down to 5. So now We'll see. Opponent makes a fish. Opponent down to 4. Risky. Risky, risky. Okay. Yep. Opponent's going to play an angel. Mm-hmm. That's to attackers. Opponent's going to hit us for 1. We will take it. And our turn? Okay, we didn't really want to land there, but that is okay. We are going to go to combat. If anything is getting through, it's going to be this. We can pump it up to 6, 7. So we can't kill both creatures. So I guess we'll send both through just to try to kind of convince opponent to block each of them. Well, in that case, do we lose the creature? What do you think opponent has? Okay, we're going to try. Go to damage. Win the game? Okay, opponent was not ready for that Snakeskin Veil. Okay, team. That felt good. That felt good. We're winning games. We won against angels. That's cute. That's super cute. We're doing a Budget Brewed Breakdown on mono green. The matchups that are not good for us. Graveyard matchups. Any kind of remove your creatures matchups. If opponent can remove our creatures, there's an issue. We will actually keep this. We're going to give it its shot. Land for turn, and opponent is playing black, so we're going to play our scout first. Our card draw scout. This, we actually need lands, ironically, so he's going to have to go to the graveyard. Opponent's going to kill our creature in a unique way. We will go ahead and, should we scout? We'll go ahead and, we would like to scout there, but we're going to grow our adaptive instead. Man, hello, married with children. Okay, opponent is going to feed the swarm us again. On the right side, opponent is helping. Oh, we needed that land. Okay, well, let's go ahead and scout. Try to get a land. Nice. Then we will Audacity. And we'll leave up some protection because clearly opponent is targeted removal / feed the swarm .deck. We'll see. We'll see what opponent does. Oh, fear of missing out. Okay, that's cute, opponent. Is opponent a graveyard deck? We would love to win against one today. That would be nice. Okay, opponent discards Bandit's talent and passes the turn. We will, well, we'll play our forest for turn. I suppose we are going to get in there. Opponent's going to take the 4. We'll play another creature. Okay, and then we'll end the turn. Okay, well, now we're kind of racing, kind of trying to figure out what opponent's doing as well. Opponent, at a detriment to themselves, are going to try. We're going to save. Okay, well, no blocks, opponent. We will take the 2. I'm not really sure why opponent attacked there. Oh, okay, well. Yep, you can have our land for sure. Is this... Okay. See if we can win here. Opponent is going to block there. We will try to pump. Is that what we need? I didn't do math. Math is hard. Oh, it's Xaxes. Okay. That's a good game. Good game. Okay. Opponent was doing something there, but that's not what matters. What matters is we leveled up to Platinum Tier 3 and we won a game. So pretty good. We're going to cut it there. Maybe we'll do some more and add on, but yeah. Do another match. Yeah, we are trying to budget green, mono green. We're playing all basics, so super budget friendly. And yeah, we're just trying to basically adaptive scout Audacity our way to victory. And we will keep this hand. An opponent is gaining life, so we are scared. land for turn. We will play an adaptive. Okay, opponent gaining life. We will not be blocking opponent. We'll be taking one. Okay, let's play a land for turn. Honestly, we could opponent would gain life within with a creature. So it would make it one bigger. Okay, I'm trying to like think here. Or we could just grow our adaptives. Maybe block with one. We have a giant growth too. This might be okay. This might be an okay choice. Put some counters on our adaptives. No attacks. Okay. We'll see what opponent does. 3 mana. Okay, opponent has some removal, but then passes. Okay, so that's pretty good for us. We will play a land for turn. Guess might as well play a Cenote. Okay, draw a card. We'll draw. Honestly, is opponent going to block? I mean, we're gonna find out, surely. Next combat. Does opponent block? Opponent does not block. And then we will actually keep up the... Maybe we can get away with a giant growth. Or the combat trick. We'll have to see. Especially if opponent plays something here. Okay, it's sheltered by a ghost. That's fine, opponent. Now we'll definitely, if we can, giant growth block. Yep. If opponent lets us, and we'll draw another card. Don't you worry, we're getting plenty of lands. Yes, okay, that's really good for us because that means opponent's going to tap out here. It's okay, gain some life, put some counters. Yep. And then attack. And that is where opponent messed up. Because we can giant growth with +3/+3. Okay, good. And we don't even have to lose our other person. We get our person back. Woo! Okay, opponent was not expecting that giant growth at all. Opponent did gain life, but that's okay. Maybe we need to take some lands out of this deck. To be honest. Let's go ahead and explore. See if we can draw a card. Whoop, we got our card. Okay, don't you worry. Let's go ahead and grow the... Ooh, team. Are we playing too many lands? Somebody let me know in the comments if we're playing too many lands. What is this? Oh, opponent can draw cards, but we draw lands. If we draw another land, I mean, I think we cry even harder. I mean, the scout pretty much did what it needed to do. It can die. Okay, well, on the bright side, with our 500 lands, we did draw something that will help us a little bit. No attacks. Hopefully opponent drew a land and plays it. Yes! Okay, opponent, hear us out. We are gonna kill your channeler. You can put counters on something else, I guess, but that's up to you. That is up to you, opponent. Opponent is gaining life, for sure. We are about to have a huge... How many lands do we have left? My goodness. We could turn this face up at any time, so... No attacks in turn. It'd be really sucky if opponent had removal. Really sucky for us. Okay, opponent drew a land. Okay, I don't know how many of this is going to be, so let's turn it face up first. We're going to go get some forest out of our... Put one onto the battlefield, the other one will go into our hand. And then we're going to... Unfortunately, opponent's gaining 5 life, but on the bright side, that creature is gone. I guess we could just have the biggest Flourishing Bloom-Kin in the freaking history of the world. How many lands have we drawn? Okay. Super unfortunate. Yeah, I'm in shock. We're definitely cutting lands from the deck. Is Arena broken? Somebody please tell me right now if Arena's broken. Somebody please tell me. Somebody please tell me right now in the comments. Let me know if this is normal. Is that normal? Was that normal behavior for Arena? How many lands have we drawn? And Audacity. How sweet. Okay, well, on the right side, at least opponent drew a land too, but, Okay, at least the opponent's drawing lands too. That's the only saving grace that we're having right now, because now we need a creature. We're just going to keep playing lands because we do have the flourishing, thankfully. Okay, well, opponent has a creature now, so. And opponent's drawing cards. We are not doing that. Another land. Wow. Okay, well, I'm definitely cracking open these. I am shooketh about the amount of lands. Snakeskin Veil. Opponent does have targeted removal. But honestly, if opponent is removing this creature, they're removing this creature. If opponent tries to remove the creature, we're blowing up the... we're blowing up the... At the beginning of combat, if 3 more creatures... If you control 3 or more creatures. Okay, that's fine. Well, might as well try to prevent opponent from doing things, I guess. Next, in turn, yes. If you target this opponent, we are... Okay, opponent, that's fine. Draw another card. Oh, should we have done it? I don't know. Oh, maybe we should have done it. I don't know. We would like to get in an attack, I guess. Okay, opponent. Yeah. Then gain a life. Then do the thing. We killed the wrong creature. We get it. Okay, our turn. Oh, okay. Well, on the bright side, we can, with our 13, 14 lands, we are going to put the Audacity here so we can draw a card, unfortunately. We have another one. Well, I guess, thankfully. Let's see if opponent blocks. Opponent's not going to block. Cool. Well, at least we got the 4 in. Go ahead and play this. In the turn, yes, opponent, please don't test us. We will blow up your... Whenever another creature you control enters. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to blow up opponent's thing yet. Yes. Your Essence Channeler is humongous. Opponent? Ooh, nice. L-O-L. Okay, well, let's play our 14th land. Next to combat, we're going to swing... I mean, we might as well swing all 3. Whatever. We have to kill opponent. Wow, opponent's going to take it all, too. Okay. We'll play another Rhino. Apparently, this has turned into Rhino Tribal. Who knew? See what opponent does. Hopefully drew a land, because we drew a gamillion. And we C-noted a gamillion. Opponent? Oh, okay, well that's kind of cute. A 4/4, so it's not going to trigger. X a blah blah when blah blah does blah blah. Okay, can opponent survive trying to do that? Gain a life, put 1 counter, gain 2 lives. Okay. Definitely, well, at least opponent can play their 2 creatures, but they need, for blocking. Is opponent going to solve this case? Ugh. Okay, we get it. Opponent definitely didn't have to tap so many creatures for this, as the number of creatures. Oh, that's why. Okay, opponent did, I mean, for sure gain the 5 life. I'm sure they made it now. Goodness gracious. Anything else, opponent? Have hexproof until end of turn. Okay. And can we win if we don't blow up this canker? Has to combat. Yeah. Yes. Okay, my turn. Oh no, another one? That's crazy. Where's our guy? Well, we can't swing with everything, unfortunately, for our lives. So, does opponent have a way to make them lose life? I'm not sure. Opponent? I know, this is a crazy game, opponent, but you have to power through. Power through for us. We are the ones that are at 16 lands, not to mention... There's none in our graveyard, but still. Okay, well... We are going to attack. See what we can do. Opponent's going to take it all. Okay, down to 3 in turn. We're definitely going to have to block. If opponent can remove the Canker, then we're unfortunately going to die, but that's okay. Ooh, drawing a card too. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Pass to attackers. Opponent's going to gain some life. Grow the Essence Channeler. A Gamillion. Can we resolve all? My goodness. Pass to attackers. I mean, opponent has to attack with the 17, right? Opponent attacks with everything. Oh, and then opponent's going to gain 1,000,000 life. Yes, yes, yes. We definitely have to. That's cute, opponent. Yes, it's very cute. Very cute things you're doing, opponent. Yes, very cute. Pass to blockers. We have to block here. We're dead? Are we dead? Stop! Fudge, we died? That's super rough. I didn't realize we were gonna die. Okay. I guess we're gonna show this game because the amount of... Oh, we're alive! I'm in disbelief. I am in disbelief that we drew another land. I mean, whatever. We can't survive. I mean, opponent can block 2, I guess, whatever. Opponent let us win? That game was so crazy! That game was so crazy! I'm in disbelief and shock. Does that count? Okay, so for our wrap up, we did mono green budget, featuring Evolving Adaptive, Cenote Scout, the Rhinos, Obstinate Baloth. We unfortunately did not get to see that really come into play through discard. However, that's okay. Some shout outs to the deck. The Aloe Alchemist is a very nice addition. It just helps get in that much needed damage on turn 2 or turn 3 to kind of help close out the game quickly. And that is definitely the key to this deck. You want to be able to close out the game quickly. Otherwise, if opponent has any time to figure it out or gain life, it could end very badly, very quickly. So yeah, that is our budget deck of the day. Let me know in the comments any helpful suggestions. I think another suggestion, actually, while we're still here, is there is not any graveyard hate, and there is a lot of graveyard decks right now in standard. So I think if there were to be an upgrade, maybe there's a green. Let's see right now. Since we're here looking, since Arena has this amazing feature, I would definitely recommend a creature that can exile graveyards. This Raccoon Scout is not budget, unfortunately. Yes, we need a creature. Maybe this 3-mana pup, that would be very budget friendly. It'll help, and it's flash, and it'll exile, and it'll also grow the adaptive. So we're gonna put it in the sideboard. Just to remember, and it's a budget friendly option. It looks like that is our only option, but yeah, maybe I would suggest an Ambush Wolf. If you're gonna do a best of 3 and you want to keep it budget, I mean, Ambush Wolf will grow your Evolving Adaptive and also deal with a card in the graveyard, and we had no ways to deal with any cards in the graveyard, and it would have been kind of helpful. But yeah, that's my only recommendation to keep it budget. If you didn't want to keep it budget, I'm sure there's plenty of other graveyard shenanigans that could be added that are creature based. But yeah, that is our budget brewed breakdown for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what I should do next. Thanks for watching.